5,000, 5,001, 5,002. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Okay, so what's up? It's been a little while since I've shown my face on camera. I had to use this 4K cam that I bought so I can write it off for tax purposes. But that's not the story today. Today we're gonna be talking about some more Friday Night Funkin'. Just absolute garbage. Talking about some fun Friday Night Funkin' stuff that's super fun to talk about. I love it. It's been a little while since I've talked about Friday Night Funkin', so hey, let's dive right into it, okay? So recently I got a DM from somebody that watches my content was saying, man, you should really take another shot at FNF content. The amount and severity of drama has exponentially increased since you stopped. And there's been a big one recently where Kawaii lashed out at people on Twitter, and even KadeDev called him and the game out for being bad developers. Shit is getting spicy. Ooh, a little habanero on that one. Okay, let me check it out, I guess. Actually DMs me again saying, bro, holy fucking shit, you need to get on this right now. So they sent me a link, a picture of Kawaii Sprite and KadeDev's little conversation here. So I'm gonna go over it because it starts further back than just what KadeDev and Kawaii Sprite have to say in this picture that they sent me. The original tweet that stirred up everything comes from this artist known as Martin Walls. They made this tweet showing off the, Friday Night Funkin' Kickstarter, basically quest log here, whatever they're gonna achieve, within the Kickstarter amount that they received. So they show this image off and say this image reeks development hell vibes more than any other I've seen. Holy shit though. Now Martin Walls goes on to say this, I dislike FNF, it's boring as shit, but this is so funny. Now Martin Walls is a YouTuber, an artist, they have a Twitter account where they're pretty popular. They make artwork and they're working on a game right now. You can check out their YouTube channel. They have over 300,000 subscribers and post video content about, the game they're making and things like that with trailers, whatever. I don't know much about it. This is just a reaction piece. This isn't really meant to be some commentary news type stuff. I'm just reacting to what's going on out there and delivering that information, baby. To give a little bit more insight, Martin Walls posted this saying, been working on a really small TMH game that may see the light of day someday. I don't know. I only work on it as a hobby and when I'm bored. Going to say the game is only like 5% done. This was in September 27th. This is just a little backstory about Martin Walls. They make their own games, so they have a little bit of insight into game development. So that's why I think, they were able to make the tweet that they made, because they make a game themselves and kind of have an opinion on what it takes to make a video game. So one of the developers of Friday Night Funkin', Kawaii Sprite, had this to say about Martin Walls' little tweet he had there. People really get constipated when you decide to work on stuff in private. Huh? What do you really think we're spending that $2 million on? Sports cars or something? We're artists. We don't even know how to drive. Dave already hired animators. I have a whole music staff on the ready. We ain't dumb, dog. And if you're wondering, Friday Night Funkin' has garnered over $2 million during their Kickstarter. I'm one of those people that actually, chucked in $50 so that I could get a t-shirt. Although, hey, Ninja Muffin, if you ever watch my videos, which you don't, you just look at the thumbnails, I don't need the t-shirt, dog. Like, if I can get that $50 back, that'd be great. Kawaii Sprite goes on to say this. Listen, drama is really fucking lame. And as a matter of fact, I'm terrified of failure. I personally don't need this kind of doom cloud looming over me. You don't even have to like the game. Just remember that we're artists just like you. So Martin Walls took note that their tweet had blown up. They had this to say about it. Saw this tweet blew up and stirred up some drama along the fan base. Normally I would have laughed and not comment on it, but I've seen people take what I meant in different ways that I, as a creator myself, really dislike. Like saying I'm calling it a scam or that they won't finish. Dev hell does not mean something won't be completed, and it doesn't mean it will be bad when it is. I don't know the devs. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't comment or judge their experience. Even less considering I ain't any more professional than them, LOL. I'm also carrying a project by myself and a small team. I have been through dev hell multiple times in the TWF's journey. That's the game that I mentioned earlier that Martin Walls is working on. They go on to say, I'm apologizing because I know how stressful and nightmarish the feeling is. I've felt it tons of times myself with my own projects. So it looks like Martin Wall's comment was more of a joke, more of a stab at Friday Night Funkin' because, they obviously don't like it. So they're going to, be poking fun at it. It's, you either are, there's not a lot of gray area. You either really like Friday Night Funkin' or you just don't like it at all. And I understand that entirely. So this is where KadeDev enters in. They had this to say to, Kawaii Sprite saying, listen, drama is really fucking lame, and as a matter of fact, I'm terrified of failure. I personally don't need this kind of doom cloud looming over me. You don't even have to like the game, just remember that we're artists just like you. KadeDev had this to say about it. Did we overreact? Yeah. But do you have a team of programmers though? Cam and Emma can't carry the fucking game all by themselves. Seriously, I'd recommend getting actual programmers. If y'all are human, then please tell me you have a team of programmers too, ones with experience. Somebody instantly replied to KadeDev saying, Kade, you have trouble working with any additional programmers. How the fuck are you gonna tell other people to amass code monkey armies? Cam and Emma can't carry the game by themselves? They are. Funkin was the most successful and popular games this year. Was one of the most successful and popular games. They already carrying. Kawaii Sprite had this to say about KadeDev's post. Cam programmed the game in 3 days. Compared to an actual AAA title, the coding in this game is nothing crazy. It's the art and animation that will be the most time consuming. I believe in my friend. They go on to say this. Don't worry though, to KadeDev. Soon enough, when the update is out, you can take my friend's work from GitHub and tweak the things you don't like about it to boost your ego and sell it yourself. Ninja Muffin replied to this saying, so fucking spicy, Isaac. Laugh my ass off. Aight, let's go back to work now. Laugh my ass off. No more Twitter for any of us till this dumbass update is done. Lol. I'ma get your GF and take your fucking phone locked up till then, bro. KadeDev had this to say in response, or at least just separately. It said, I respect Isaac, by the way. I'm really interested on what he makes and if he's got a music team. I'm super hyped to see what they put out. The music is one of the best parts. But seriously, I don't know why he said that. I hope they got more programmers on board. Seems like this dude's just typing like furiously right now. So with the part that, Kawaii Sprite said, don't worry though, soon enough when the update comes out, you can take my friend's work from GitHub, tweak the things you don't like about it to boost your ego and sell it yourself. KadeDev had this to say, ouch bro, that hurts. I'm legit trying to look out for the game. Damn. It honestly seems like KadeDev got his feelings hurt pretty bad here. He had this to say in another tweet, I get they get pressure. I get I was pretty rude. But damn, bro, damn. Why be rude then? If you don't like the response back, fuck it. KadeDev made another tweet about this because I guess it really affected them. They had this to say, I'm gonna head to sleep, but I want to say it wasn't me trying to be rude. I have bad wording a lot of the time. My main point was trying to see if the stress was being relieved, and it came off egotistical and kind of hitting at Cam, Emma, being bad programmers, which isn't true. They also said sorry and linked a tweet. It's the tweet where it says, ouch bro, that hurts. I'm legit trying to look out for the game. Damn. I guess a lot of people had reached out to KadeDev and had said, some nice things to them, which is whatever. But they had this to say as well in a tweet. BTW, I'm doing fine. The Kawaii Sprite shit sucked, but it is what it is. It ain't gonna stop me from going. Thanks for the nice words. And again, Cam, thank you for the DM. I wonder what they said in that DM. I wonder what they had to say. So a lot of people were saying in tweets around, all this jumbled mess here on Twitter, that Friday Night Funkin's dev team has amassed $2 million and nobody has seen an update since, the Kickstarter was closed, basically. people are criticizing that, wondering if the game's going to be released or not. Of course, I think the game's going to be put out. But I'm interested to see, what side people are taking. Are people going to take, the side of KadeDev and, the developers of mods and, artists that are kind of criticizing the Friday Night Funkin' team? Or are people going to take Friday Night Funkin' dev's side and kind of be like, dude, mind your own business about the updates? Why is a modder so concerned about what's going on with the dev team for Friday Night Funkin'? It seems like people are needing Friday Night Funkin' to continue in order for their own stuff to continue, which is, I don't know. It's that coattail riding thing that I've mentioned before, which is, whatever. I guess people don't like to be called out for only writing one thing. It's like there's plenty of other stuff to do. Get out there and do something else. I know the modders might not like to hear that, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I got a sword, bitch. Ha! To be honest, I'm not really on either side. I know that, the Friday Night Funkin' dev team's going to be making the game when they make it. But I also think, like, the modders do act a little egotistical and try to roast, the dev team here and there for, like, literally no reason. It's just like, hey, just work on the projects you want to work on. If you ain't got nothing else to do besides Friday Night Funkin', that's kind of sad, to be honest. So, but that's my opinion about it. You guys can hit me up with DMs for stories that you want me to cover. I may be able to check them out. Some of my DMs get buried, though, so it's hard to, come across things unless we've already had a conversation. So you can always @ me on Twitter as well. But, honestly, I'm not diving into FNF content. If it comes to me and somebody tells me about a story to cover, sure, I'll talk about it. But I'm not going out of my way to look into this stuff myself. I've already had enough, bullshit around this community. And honestly, like, I get some of the criticism. I'm not, like, on point 100% of the time. I've definitely taken some information, made it a little bit clickbaity. I've taken information from people and that on Twitter that, exaggerated stuff and went with it on YouTube. Some people kind of like swindled that into being like, I lied about stuff, which is I didn't. I just came across like stories that people were presenting themselves as fact, and I was also in belief that that was true. So it is what it is. People think that I steal art. You learn about fair use. Don't be a dumb fuck. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of lies that come out about me from Friday Night Funkin', and I literally want to have nothing to do with that. Although, the hate money from the hate viewers is always great. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it very much. See you next time. Everybody take care. Later.